officers of the California Conference for the next 2 years. You have been elected by a majority vote of your fellow members to be officers of the California Annual Conference. Your election indicates that the majority of the membership of this organization recognizes your qualities for leadership. They will expect you to give real leadership in your particular office. It's an honor to be chosen, but the acceptance brings great responsibilities. From now on, you will be expected to work together as a team in the building of God's kingdom. You will be expected to respect constituted authority, serve the people, and achieve at all times the purpose and objectives as found in the organization's constitution and bylaws. In every decision that you make, you will need to consider whether your action benefits the lay organization and the advances the building of the kingdom. You will be required to respond to the following questions. Please respond to all questions with "I will." The lay organization of the African Methodist Episcopal Church's mission is to instill in its memberships a love and appreciation for the history, tradition, and principles of African Methodism, advocating respect and loyalty to constituted authority, encouraging the support of the total program of the conference, fostering systematic and regular study which will provide greater knowledge and participation in the church, organizing and training lay members concerning the goals and objectives as found in your constitution and bylaws. Will you strive to hold before you at all times the mission of this organization? I will. As an officer, you will need to set an example so that others of this organization will know that you are willing to do whatever is asked of you for the building of God's kingdom. It will be assumed that you will attend all meetings of this organization and will give priority to the necessity of being in attendance at all meetings and the importance of punctuality while serving in this leadership role. Will you attempt to do this? I will. As an officer, will you demonstrate Christ-like behavior at all times and give your full support to the leadership of this conference? I will. Will you agree to not allow any disagreements with anyone to halt the performance of your duties? Will you confirm that you will not take part in any malicious acts, behaviors that will defame the organization in any way? At this time, the bishop will give a charge to the people.
Thank God that we share this responsibility with the president of the Connectional Lay Organization, and you're privileged because you have two bishops and the president of the lay organization to share with you in your leadership. I think it was Rudyard Kipling who said many years ago, "For this is the law of the jungle, it is as old and as true as the sky." And he says that the creeper who crawleth up the tree trunk, the law followeth forward and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. And what he's saying, if wolves have sense enough to run together in packs, to run together as a team, so should lay persons and clergy. So I challenge you tonight to take your leadership seriously and act answer these questions with Dr. Jackson. Bishop Jackson will follow us and help us with these questions. And the first will be asked by the president of the lay organization. All right, I present to you those whom you have chosen to be your leaders for the next 2 years. In your presence, they have assumed the responsibility to lead and to serve you. The officers will be as great as the support given them by you, the membership. Your leaders can do little without your prayers, devotion, loyalty, and cooperation.
Please answer the following questions. Your response should be, I trust I will. Will you pledge your support to the elected officers as they lead this organization to higher heights? I will. Will you pray for them?
I will.
Will you pledge your devotion to them?
I will.
I will.
Will you be loyal servants to them?
Trust I will.
And will you give the officers your full cooperation in the building of the California Conference lay organization?
Trust I will.
Will you stand in support of these officers and in rededication of your lives to the construction of the California Conference lay organization?
I trust I will.
Having the congregation to respond and pledge their support, I would ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and here's your name,
I, Lovelace-Grant,
so solemnly affirm that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the California Conference, the Connectional Lay Organization. I will do this to the best of my ability. Amen. Down and shake your hand.